Hello and welcome to another episode of the Mama Memoirs podcast.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Episode 6.
It has. It's been a bit of a hiatus, hasn't it?
It has been a bit of a hiatus.
Yeah,
There's been multiple holidays.
Yes, holidays, living life, doing things.
And the summer has finally arrived.
I know. We're both sitting here sweating profusely in the house. We've got a paddling pool set up outside for the babies afterwards, so we're going to sit outside in the sun, shade, and enjoy it.
In the shade, yeah. We'll look at the sun, but sit in the shade.
Yeah, sit in the shade. I actually quite like doing that now. Now I'm a mum, I those days of sitting in the sun and covering myself in oil and baking, I'm done. I don't. The idea of doing that now actually gives me anxiety. I just want to sit in the shade and look at the sun.
Yeah. There's something to be said for looking at the sun. And no, you're not getting burnt.
Yes. Yeah, that definitely helps me. So today we'll be doing a catch up, talking you through everything we've been up to, sharing some insights from recent holidays.
And then we're gonna talk about some developments. Yeah. There's been quite I feel like it's been quite a while, and the babies have developed quite a lot.
Yeah, they're doing things.
Things
are growing.
Yeah. See, like a few days apart, so both quite similar, but it's quite interesting to talk through
the differences.
The differences.
And there's clear differences between them, definitely. Within our group. The babies are progressing so differently, at pace, but so differently.
Yeah.
So first,
holiday. You want to talk me through yours?
So where did you go? We went to Malaga in Spain, near La Cala, Fuengirola, and we went there just for a week. And Lily had a lovely time. She spent most of her time in the pool because we'd established she is not a beach baby.
Not a beach babe
at all.
You don't need sand in your life.
Seriously,
you don't.
I hate sand.
So, I always hate sand.
But I don't really like pebbles either, so I really just don't like the beach.
You like the water?
Yeah, I like the water. I love sitting by the beach, but in a cafe with a drink.
Yeah.
Looking at the sea. Yeah,
that's bliss.
Fine, bliss. But we took her in the sand, put her in the sand, did, slowly, easy does it. And she was looking at the sand like that. And I thought she'd put hands in it and want to touch it. Not interested. And then we took her a little bit further towards the water, and her face just looked terrified. And then
don't make me go in there.
She just looks absolutely petrified. Then the wave comes in, and Jai lifts her just as it comes in, but it does get her feet, and meltdown, just total meltdown. She hated it.
Oh God.
Then we sat on the beach for a bit longer. She was just on my chest having a sleep. She woke up, I think, to the sounds of the waves crashing, and there was people all around chatting. And she just had another meltdown.
Oh no!
She just hated it. As soon as we got over to our pool, which was on the beach, but had a nice hedge in front of it, she was absolutely fine. So that took out all of the sound.
It's quite overwhelming, though, isn't it? There's lots going on at the beach.
Yeah,
it's like the sound of the waves, lots of people.
Lots of people.
Hot.
Yeah. It was quite loud because there was a beach bar just behind us, and it was just a lot for her. Yeah. So we just had a lovely time with her in the pool and put her in a little floaty thing, and she just floated around.
I bought one from Amazon, and it was terrible. So you have to let me know which one you got. It just didn't inflate. You'd like blow it up, and then it suddenly like deflate. You're like, I don't think I can use that.
So good. Ours was so good, but we had to leave it there because we couldn't get it to deflate.
Oh,
so it was great. But we couldn't get it to deflate. It was nothing.
One time only.
One time only, so we had to leave it there. But it was really good. It was 20 quid. Yeah, she loved it. She just sat there almost in an armchair, just floating around the pool.
Yeah.
Like, king in the castle. She loved it. It was a really nice holiday.
You're looking very sun blushed and...
Yeah. We didn't sit in the sun too much. It was just sitting in mainly beach bars.
It's just when you walk around you get the sun as well, don't you?
Yeah.
So it's nice to...
And she was really good, actually. Really good in restaurants. The Spanish absolutely loved babies. Wherever we went, they were getting us high chairs, offering her food. Everyone was coming up and tickling her feet. And they were really interactive with her. It made you feel so welcome. Because I think you get that anxiety as a new mum, don't you? When you go into restaurants, like,
what they're going to be like.
Are they going to cry? Is everyone going to look at me? Am I going to disturb people's dinner? But she was really fine, and the Spanish just make you feel welcome and at home anyway. Yeah,
the Spanish are just so friendly. They love kids. They're very family orientated.
Tell me about your holiday. You went I wouldn't call it a holiday. I'd call it an exercise torture fest. But it sounds a bit in beautiful surroundings.
So I went on. It was a bit of a last minute holiday actually. To Spain as well, but Mallorca. So we went to the top of Mallorca to Palencia and hired some bikes for 3 days.
But you were babyless.
I was babyless, I went solo. Well, not solo with my friend, but I went without the baby. I was quite nervous about
how
I was going to be. I wasn't worried about him. I was leaving him with Ross. But I was like, oh, we're going to miss him, which I obviously did. But I actually had such a nice time. It was really, really refreshing and kind of liberating to be by yourself. I think, I don't know, after 6 months of constantly having a person attached to you, basically, it's quite nice to just go out and just be like, let's go for dinner, or let's go for a cycle, or you don't have that whole admin in the back of your head constantly.
Change nappy, do this, timings, feedings.
Have I got enough food? Have I got enough water? Like everything. You just were only thinking about yourself, and it is just so
shower,
nice.
get dressed, and leave. What
And I literally, my friend was like, "Wow, that was quick getting ready," and I'm like, I have learned to be super efficient.
Because you have to shower at speed rather than napping.
Everything is at speed. Everything's like, right, they're asleep. Right, I've got 5 minutes.
Exactly.
But it was really, really nice. Did a lot of soul searching on the bike.
Lovely.
We just had lots of like soulful chats. It was a lot more intense. The cycle was, I think we ended up cycling about 120k over the 3 days. So it was a lot.
And a half. Wow.
It was a lot, but really, really nice.
So how was Ross looking after him? All happy and
for us it was a win-win because Ross got to spend one-on-one time with him, which he absolutely loved, and I got some time to just be. I was going to say be, and I was like, just be, just exist without a baby. It's just really weird because you go from being you to you with a baby, which is different, and then you go back to being you, and you're like, I used to do all these things. It's not that you stopped doing them, but it's just different because you have so much more admin to think about.
And you do fall right back into it, actually, because when we went to our festival, we had Lils at the festival for one night, and then we did 2 nights without her, and you just immediately fall back into the way that you were with each other as a couple before you had a baby, and it doesn't feel like, you don't sit there going, oh my god, this is amazing,
it's not like someone's got my baby and I feel like I'm alive again. It's just
it's not. It's a really weird thing to describe. I felt like I had a limb missing, but at the same time it was a sort of a liberating thing to go, oh, I'm still here. I think
I'm still me.
I'm still me.
I'm still me without a baby. So you're obviously mum, but then it's nice to be reminded that you can do all the stuff that you used to do, and that you can still enjoy it. Not that you wouldn't, but
definitely. No, I agree with that. And you're still, I was running around the festival and God, I feel really young again. And I didn't realise that maybe becoming a mum had made me feel that bit older. And I was just running around and going, oh God, this reminds me of back in my early 20s when I was running around festivals and having an amazing time, and I can still do this and I still feel good, and I'm still fun, and I'm still funny, and I can still hang out and, stay out until whatever time in the morning it was and just have a good time. And it was a nice feeling. But I did then, once the alcohol fully set in at night, I was sitting with Jai going, I miss her so much.
Oh my gosh, I read something, I think it was like an Instagram post, and it was basically saying about, you go through the day and then you put them in bed, you have like an hour or hour and a half or something to like do everything, like put the house back together, make dinner, get yourself ready for tomorrow, do all the bottle, like everything, and you sit down and you're like, I really miss them, they're asleep, and they have to go and look at them while they sleep.
Love them.
Oh, you're so sweet, I miss you.
So sweet. No, don't wake up, don't wake up.
But don't wake up.
Don't wake up. Please, for love of God, don't wake up. Just give me a few hours, please.
It's just a really weird feeling. But it was amazing. I felt so refreshed afterwards. And it's just nice to, I don't know if you have this, where you're trying to have a conversation with someone and you have a baby and you literally start about 5 conversations.
And by the way, and I'll just fit this in, and by the way, the other day, did you use that thing on that?
And it's just, I did it with my mum. I was like, did we finish that conversation about this? And she's like, I don't think so, no. Well, should we finish it?
Yeah, because you never get a chance to finish a conversation, and your brain is running at 300 miles an hour.
Yeah,
because you are constantly thinking, well, all of the things that I have to do in a day, all of the things I've done, maybe that's causing her to be grizzly. And what did I give her for dinner? And should we buy that from the shop tomorrow? And we really need one of those. And
everything's have for dinner tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a nice experience to just not have those thoughts for a little bit.
It felt like I'd been away for a week, and I'd been away for 3 days.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was amazing. I loved it.
And then you've just come back from another holiday.
God, I sound like I don't stop going on
holiday.
I don't constantly go on holiday, but I have just been on 2 holidays.
Yeah, you went away, and you need to tell me, because Kat managed an incredible feat. She went away for a week with baby with hand luggage. How on earth
I mean, I'll have to go through make a list of how I did it.
Yeah.
But I would say top tip, make sure you get somewhere that has a washing machine, because then it actually doesn't matter what you take, really. And going somewhere hot also helps.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, so we went to Annecy in France with my parents. It's so lovely there. We went there last year for a friend's wedding. Yeah. And I was just completely obsessed. I was like, we have to come back here.
Yeah.
And it was really special because obviously when we went, I was pregnant.
Yeah.
And then we
Returning
just
to-
got, it was really, really special. Yeah, so we flew into Geneva and then got the train. It's a really lovely train journey, like really picturesque with like mountains either side.
Yeah, lovely.
Obviously the flight to Geneva is like an hour and a half, so it's really easy. So we just went there for a week. It's just really, really nice because
spend time with family as well. It's
Yeah,
nice for them to
more
spend
than
time with him on holiday.
Yeah, just more than a day, because my parents will often come up for a day, but by the time they get here, it's like 11, and then they need to get home, so they want to leave probably like between 4 and 6. So you get a day, but it was really nice for them to have a whole week with him. And I feel like by the end they were like, it was just really cute. It was so cute.
I'm so glad you had such a nice time.
Yeah.
I spoke to somebody while I was pregnant. I said, what are holidays like for you, when you have a baby? And they said they're different. They are different. And don't take that to mean don't take that to
not
mean
in a bad way.
Not in a bad way.
Yeah.
And when people think of holiday generally, you go away and you just relax and decompress. Well, you do all of the same things you do with baby, just abroad, except you're next to a pool, or you're going out more and walking around doing restaurants. You still have to do all of the the bottles and the changing and the naps and the whatever else, but you adapt. And we were napping with her while we were out, and it does still feel like a holiday, but it is definitely.
I think it's the change of scene that's refreshing.
It is not the monotony of just being in the same 4 rooms every day.
I feel exhausted now. But at the time I was like, oh, this is really, really nice. And it was. It's just exhausting. I guess not, what's the word? I'm having to remember everything myself. Whereas normally we'd obviously share the load. So I was like having to be like, okay, have I got this? Have I got that? Have I got that? So it was slightly more tiring because I was not by myself, obviously, but the responsibility was fully on me to remember everything for him.
Yeah.
But it was really, really lovely. And he's learnt the new word, gap.
Yes, we're going to talk about baby development. That's the first one to talk about. He actually, says a word, but I know it's not a real word. But when you say it, technically it's French for train station.
Yeah, le gap.
Yeah. But he responds to you saying it, which is the biggest thing that you could.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I just thought he was copying me, because I just sort of was like
That's the conversation. That's the basics of a foundation of a conversation.
Oh, wow. He is a genius.
He is a genius. Lils will do the da 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 da. But if I say to her da da da, she'll go
yes.
So she'll say absolutely nothing back. She's saying dada, but she doesn't know what dada is. She's just saying da 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 da.
It's just
da,
a sound
da,
that she
da,
knows
da.
she can do.
Yeah. Whereas you say ga to Mac, and he says it back. Lega. Ga. That's incredible. I'm so proud of you, buddy. That's so amazing.
And he's
pushing himself up.
He can crawl. Well, not crawl, but he can move backwards.
Yeah.
He can move forwards. I think when he sees something that he wants to get, he will like
shuffle and pull. Yeah.
And he can get up on his knees. So he is not far away from crawling. And I'm like, oh, most people are like, oh, come on. And I'm like,
not far from crawling. Lily's not far. She can move herself all the way around 360 so easily. She just spins round.
It's like they've got a little something in their belly button. They just whiz around.
And then this morning she was moving around the bed. She moved from one end of the bed all the way up. She's sort of pulling herself rather than doing the leg crawls. But she just pulls herself.
I feel like once they find a way to move, they're just like that works for me, so I'm just going to go with it.
It's insane. In the last month there's been the crawling, teeth, the teeth, two full teeth are fully through now. She is saying da 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 da. I mean, it's clear as day. Da 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 da.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's so cute.
But Charles loves that.
I know. Everything's dada. I'm dada. You'll be dada. Everything's dada. But it's happened so fast.
I know.
And she can sit up now by herself to there.
Amazing.
So she can do that, but she's still quite wobbly. And face plants a fair amount. But she can now hold herself that she's not doing the slump over thing anymore.
I think the slump over thing is where like they start learning to pull use their back. Yeah.
She's doing that really well.
Amazing.
It's all just happened really fast. It's like period 5 to 6 months, just huge development really quick.
Yeah, that's what I found. He's just changed so much. I just had this moment one day, I don't know when it was, I looked at him and I was like, you're not a baby anymore. Well, he obviously is baby, but not like a baby.
Not a newborn.
And it's great. They're doing so much and it's quite fun. Like I really enjoy the weaning. We haven't really spoken about weaning yet, but I'm really enjoying the weaning process. And there's just more stuff to do with them.
Yeah, there's more stuff. And they do have more needs now in terms of entertainment, where you could just leave them lying there to stare at the ceiling. Obviously be around and play with them with, sensory toys. But they actually now need more.
Yeah.
So they need, selection of toys and interaction with them and things going on. Lils just gets a bit grizzly if nothing happens for sort of 5
he's
minutes.
the same. He'll start like sort of whinging and I'm like, you're hungry?
Yeah, hungry.
Do you need changes?
Yeah.
Are you tired? It's like,
bored.
No, I'm just bored.
Yeah,
I want you to do something.
Yeah.
Do something.
Show me something. Yeah. How are you
Um,
finding weaning? Are you doing baby-led weaning or the
We're
spoon feeding?
doing a bit of mix.
Okay.
A bit of mix. That doesn't make any sense. A bit of a mix.
Okay.
So on holiday, I was like, right, we're going to try some new foods. We tried strawberries, mozzarella, tomatoes, which he's kind of had tomatoes before.
Right.
What else did we try? I think some other cheese. Only a little bit because I was a bit like, I don't know. I'm actually supposed to have dairy. I think there are. The lady that I spoke to was like, anything apart from honey, salt, sugar, and
honey and salt are the
nuts.
massive ones. And nuts, I'm even doing meals with nuts. Peanut butter.
Like whole nuts.
Oh, whole nuts.
Yeah. But peanut butter. I haven't worked up the courage to do that, but I have bought smooth peanut butter, so I can do it now.
Mix it with milk and then porridge. I need to do that actually. I've done it once, put it on her mouth, and she was fine.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd be fine because I eat so much peanut butter and have done throughout the whole pregnancy.
Yeah. How does he do with feeding himself the food when you do the baby-led weaning?
He's all right actually. I think it's got to be quite big. Sometimes I'll do banana and it's too small and he'll just literally just mush it. It's like, okay, brilliant. But yeah, he's not too bad. We do cucumber sticks.
Okay.
I think that and banana is the only thing we've really done.
Okay.
Sometimes I really struggle with like inspiration for food. I don't. Do you find that?
Yeah. So we've stuck to a lot of sweet potato. She really likes sweet potato, and I know it's a carb, and but we've mixed it with cauliflower.
It's so good.
It's so good. Cauliflower and broccoli, and she really likes that. So we pretty much do that at every dinner meal. And then we've tried a load of the packets. So if you do use packets, the sort of the Ella, we use Ella ones.
Yeah.
There's no shame in it. We use them when we're out and about, and it's just so
they're
much
so
easier.
handy. I definitely. Yeah. We went on a bit of a journey with non-ultra processed food before Mac was born.
Yeah.
So we specifically were like looking at the Ella's Kitchen ones because they don't have any shit in, basically.
None whatsoever. They're really good. It's all organic. She's not really a fan of moving from the smooth texture to the slightly less, more lumpy texture. She is just
it's the
what
face.
Is this?
Yes.
Yes, exactly. She says you don't like it. But we try her with our stuff as well. So I made a Thai soup.
Ooh.
Obviously pre-chilies.
Yeah.
And I just wazzed everything up for her. So it was chicken, obviously the broth, which I did low sodium, no salt broth.
Yeah.
Pak choy, noodles, what other veg? Oh, and carrots. And I just wazzed it all up in the food processor. And then she had Thai soup for dinner.
That's so nice.
And she quite liked it, yeah.
Yeah,
that's and it had all spices in it, just not chili.
Just not chili,
not
yeah.
Salt, yeah.
I think you can. I've started adding, like, I was going to say cumin, but I wouldn't add cumin to porridge. Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Yeah, so I did him apple and cinnamon. I did raspberry porridge this morning.
Yeah. I think the key is just giving them what we're having within reason. Yeah. And let them, I think if you're worrying about it, as we always say to each other, you're probably doing
fine.
Yeah, you're probably doing absolutely fine.
I am quite enjoying it. I think when I realised the only things you really can't have is honey, sugar, salt, and whole nuts. Yeah. Then I started sort of getting a bit more creative. Yeah. Like I made a pasta sauce. I was going to make it into a soup, but made it into pasta sauce and just chucked a load of pasta in with it. Yeah. And he loved it.
Did you eat the pasta?
Yeah. So I cut some up when I fed him, and then I gave him some just to mess around with. Okay. Yeah. And he does sort of grab them and eat them. Okay. But then, because they're, once you've eaten a little bit off the top, they're actually quite small to pick up. Yeah. So he'll like grab one, eat a bit, and then put it back. And
I think we need to do more of the baby-led weaning stuff, because at the minute we don't do a lot of it, and I feel like I want to see her try a bit more. I do some of it, and I'll put little bits of unsalted buttered toast on her thing in little strips. And
I was going to say, do you feed her toast? Because I was like, I don't know if we. I was just a bit like, I don't know if that's a thing, but we can.
Yeah, you do toast. Anything that was really hard, apparently, once they have teeth, you're less. Just do it less, because they can potentially bite it off, and then you can have a big bit of carrot or whatever stuff. Yeah. So now it does need to be finger soft, but you could give them, cooked slithers of carrot and then munch that off, and it doesn't matter if they bite bits, and the toast just melts in their mouth.
Does it? Okay. Yeah. We'll try that,
And it's really thin, so the strips are like, tiny, tiny little strips.
Oh, so they literally just bite it off and mush it up, and then, Yeah.
I mean, you could mush it with your fingers. It's I put enough salted butter on it. It's so mushy. It's like porridge. Yeah, so it's fine. But I want to do more baby-led weaning stuff.
Yeah, I haven't tried eggs yet. I really want to do like a little, I don't know, frittata or something.
I did an omelette for her as well. She picks up the bits and sort of looks at them and goes, no.
The dogs can have that.
And then she does. She drops off some off the edge to the dogs. And she laughs at them. She thinks it's funny because the dogs are just sitting there waiting. And one of the other developments that we've been talking about recently between us, the things that we're doing differently now as mums compared to the first couple of months.
Maybe first 4 months, we were both doing lots of baby classes.
Lots of them.
And I personally have tailored off. Is that the right word?
Tapered.
God, I'm literally so tired today. Tapered off because I was finding it stressful. I don't know why I suddenly found it stressful, but I think his sleep routine started to change. So he was then sleeping up till 10 o'clock or 10:30 or something, and the class were about 11.
Yeah, that's hard to turn around.
Yeah, and I also found that the timing was kind of awkward. Like for me, a class at 11:30, you then sort of that's just your day, and you don't. I guess you can do other stuff, but for me, I found that was my day then. So I'm like hanging around in the morning for the class, and then I do the class, and then that's it.
And that's it. Yeah, you get home, you're like, well, let's stay now.
And now the weather's so lovely. We actually started going out to National Trust because we've got loads around by us.
We've got so many nice walks.
Yeah, and I was just like, why am I sitting inside? I might as well just try and get outside, because the classes are supposed to be obviously for you and the baby, but like. I found I wasn't really getting that much out of them. Yeah. And I don't know about you, since I've kind of stopped doing them, I've found myself just much more chill.
Yeah, agree. I think the time constraints, it feels like you're in that whirlwind, aren't you, in the first couple of months where you just want to do everything right for baby. You're getting so used to routines and you know nothing. So you want to do everything you possibly can to, make mum friends. make sure the baby's being developed and developing, and then as time goes on, you settle into the role and settle into yourself and realize
you gain the confidence as well to be like, I don't, just because I don't go to a class doesn't mean my baby's not going to develop.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And I've taken the skills from the classes now and I use them with her.
Yeah.
But then the walks, just taking her out, playing with her, being with her, sitting in the garden, doing those types of things are so beneficial for both of us.
Yeah.
And that, not having that, right, I need to be here at 11 and then we're going to a class at 2 p.m. Really, and then tomorrow we're doing,
Yeah.
I think it's great for the first couple of months, definitely. I really, really recommend it. But don't, feel pressured if eventually you don't, want to keep doing them. Some people do. Some people carry on doing them until baby's, 2, 3. But
good boy.
And we've swapped again.
We have swapped.
We've swapped.
Eagle-eyed.
Make sure that Matt can sit in the high chair that's in the corner. A bit happier there, anybody?
I definitely felt more relaxed after stopping doing the classes.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's so much more relaxing to just do your thing, go for nice walks, plan your day around, what you want to do at your own timing, because the days are unpredictable. Sometimes lulls and we can get out of the house in 20 minutes. Other days it takes us 2.5 hours.
You're literally like, it's midday and I haven't left the house.
Yeah.
Like, I need to get out.
I need to see sunshine.
Yeah.
It's so nice now. It's lovely weather. We can do more swimming. We're doing barbecue today.
Yeah.
We've got, as I said, paddling pool outside. So we can do those kind of things. I think are so beneficial for the babies. They can just sit outside, play, see different things, different smells, touch grass.
And I think it's it's as much for you as it is for them. And I genuinely just come back to the whole, if you're happy, they're happy.
Yeah,
if you're stressed out going to classes, then it's not going to be as beneficial for them.
Yeah, great.
So just, and I felt like by the time they're 6 months, you get to know them a little bit more, and you're just like, I actually just want to spend time with them. Like, I don't need to sit in a class, because when you're in a class, you actually you're not engaged. Well, you are engaging with them, but it's all like activities.
Yeah, as a group as well. It's nice to just exist. And because they're developing so fast, it's nice to just sit there and just watch all the little quirks and the little developments. Definitely, I completely agree. I'm ready.
Ready
for
you boys.
Exactly. So you're just bringing back the 90s.
Just gonna look at the camera. I can't bear to look at that. So shit sandwich. So my first bread is, I am now an auntie for the first time. Ross's sister had a little baby girl. So I'm an auntie, which is so nice. I went down to see her when she was literally like a week or something old.
Healthy, happy mum and baby, all good?
Yeah, all healthy, happy. She's doing very, very well. So that's really
congratulations.
nice.
That's so nice.
And Mac has a cousin.
Yeah,
which is fun.
Is that his first cousin?
Yeah.
Very fun.
My
shit for the week.
Do you know, I really can't think of a shit for the week.
Really? So that's a good thing. Yeah. That's a really good thing.
I'm sure there is a shit.
Caffeine withdrawal.
Actually, I've just thought of 2 shits. Yeah, caffeine withdrawal. Serious caffeine withdrawals.
You've been trying to par back on the coffee and not having a nice time.
I struggled through yesterday.
Yeah.
But I had a 2-hour nap in the afternoon when he slept.
Yeah, nice.
Maybe it wasn't 2 hours of the day. But anyway, a nap. And this morning I tried, and then I got to about 12 o'clock and I was like, nah. I can't do it. I need a coffee.
No.
I feel so much better.
Good.
I feel so much better.
Need coffee in your life.
And I've forgotten the other shit now. So that'll be my shit for the week. Because that was, I thought I was ill. Like it felt like someone was squeezing my head, just like. So that wasn't so fun.
Yeah. If you have it every day, it's gonna kick in.
I think I'll just have to wean myself off.
Slowly.
Today I've had 1 coffee.
Yeah, you can't go cold turkey.
No. Yeah. I tried fooling my body with decaf coffee, and it's like, nah.
It's not gonna work.
That's not gonna work. No.
So what's your other bread for the week?
My bread for the week is, we are not very far. That's just such a shit way to
We are not very far.
We are not very far away. Basically, our gym is nearly done. The guys knocked through while I was away last week.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
the house is nearly complete.
Yeah, nearly complete. And so we'll have our little home gym. We can get little HIIT classes, like proper HIIT classes, rather than using, what was it, pieces of log from the garden.
We did a HIIT class in Kat's garden and used old bits of log, and we used those for chest press and
and this one and sit-ups. I mean, it worked pretty well.
It worked well, but actually we can use actual equipment.
So that'll be fun.
It is nice having a gym, but having had a gym for the last couple of years in our garage, fully kitted out, there's a rowing machine in there, ski erg, there's a weights bench, everything that you could want from your gym. There's a spin bike. Yeah, it's a bit dusty. It doesn't get used that often.
Yeah, we've got grand plans, but we'll keep you updated with how it goes.
Let me know how you get on with that.
Gonna get a spin bike. But while I was pregnant, I was still doing spin classes.
Okay,
and I just got so into it.
So much fun. Yeah, it's so much fun. I really enjoy it. I just don't give myself the I don't have the dedication to go down there, and I just go, oh well, I'll be alright.
It's only down there.
Yeah, it's always a bit far.
Well, I think my motivation is we've got a wedding in August.
Nice, okay.
So that gives me like 6 weeks.
Okay.
Maybe 8. Maybe it's more like 8.
Yeah.
What are we now? Yeah, 6 to 8 weeks, something like that. And it's going to be hot, so I'm going to want like something slinky. So I'm going to want to feel like
nice.
Yeah. Hopefully, but I'll keep you updated.
Yeah, keep me updated.
What about you?
My
What's your
shit sandwich of the week. My bread. One of the really good things is I've started hosting pub quizzes at the pub across Mass. So I've really enjoyed that. I'm now signed up to do the next one. He said great feedback from the first one. So I'm now the host extraordinaire at the local pub, which I've really, really enjoyed. One of my friends said to me, I'm really not surprised, Beck. You on a microphone, that sounds just about right. It was really good fun.
It was really, really fun.
Really liked it.
It was really good, yeah. And the question's really good. The origami.
Yes. You've got to do a creative round and make people do origami. Do something creative that gets you doing other things than questions.
Although I think Giles is still gutted.
He's gutted that his dustpan and brush didn't
make the cut.
Yeah, it didn't make the cut. My shit for the week is we were all ill for about a week and a half, and then Lil's has just had a lingering illness with it. She's now got conjunctivitis. It's on the final bits of it, but yeah, she's just been so upset with it for 3 nights over the weekend. She was hysterical overnight. I mean, inconsolable. I could not stop her crying, no matter what we were doing. Usually you can do, lift her up, walk around the house, show her something, food, bottle, nothing. And because she probably woke up and it was all just stringing down her eyes and she couldn't see. And I think the panic, plus it probably feels quite sore, I imagine. So she was just, in a really bad state. She's now at the end of it, so I think we're good. But that's definitely the shit for the week. So my other bread for the week is we've got 2 sort of mini breaks getting lined up. They're not fully booked yet, but we're thinking of doing hiring a with baby. Yep. Hiring a little boat, either a boat. I don't know, a small
narrow boat.
Yeah, narrow boat or normal boat.
Okay.
And just go up the Thames for just a while. Just go to Oxford or wherever the Thames ends up, going in that direction, or go down the other way and go down
That's a great idea.
And just spend a few days on the river. Stop off at, just make a list of all the different restaurants and things you can stop off at.
Yeah.
Baby on the boat, obviously life jacket. Yeah. And just do that. And I just want to spend a few days on the water. I've been wanting to do it for ages.
Have you?
There's some really nice boats you can get that will host.
I know what you mean.
What's the word for them? It's not like house, is it?
No, it's something.
Carry?
Cabin? No.
Yeah.
That's what I don't know.
Well, there's some boats where you can get 6 to 10 people on board.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking it'd be a really nice thing. Just a few days, basically going around pubs, restaurants, but on the boat or the barge.
Yeah.
Sitting out on the little deck if you have one, and just having a couple of beers, enjoying the water. And the baby's, safe inside the boat, so they don't have to be out on the deck with us all the time, especially not through locks. But yeah, I just really enjoy it.
That's such a good idea.
Yeah.
That's
and
such
then
a
we're
good
going
idea. I think I know someone that did that. Stop sticking your fingers down your throat. I don't know why you keep doing that. That's a great idea.
Yeah. that's one that we're going to book up really soon. And the second one, we're going to book up just a family weekend away over my birthday. Go somewhere with a hot tub, near a pub again. You can notice the theme. We like pubs. Just nice long walks, maybe Peak District. We've started looking for places, maybe with a games room, pool table. Again, baby, dogs, just have just a couple of nice things to look forward to make the most of the warmth, summer, and change of scene. So
do you need to change scenery?
Yeah.
I feel like having gone abroad, like it's really nice, and I definitely recommend it. Sometimes just being in the UK is slightly less hassle.
Yes. Agreed. And the any anxiety that you might have around hospitals, doctors, anything that you might need to buy, whatever it is just completely gone. You know that you can get anything at any time. You know that you can get back to your house if you needed to at any time. Those kind of things just give you, if you are worried or if you are anxious about things, it just makes you
just depends like what headspace you're in. Like I feel like now I'm fully just like, if we were going to go somewhere, I think maybe we would go somewhere in the UK. I don't. It's not a hassle going abroad, like at all. You just have to think a little bit more about it, and just I don't know. Like I guess I've maybe been quite not lax, but like I took a pot of formula, which is the one that we have here, but you can't get that in France or Spain when we went there. You can't they don't sell it. So you have to, if you're going abroad, you have to be able to like be okay with winging it. So we bought another thing of formula, and I was like, well, I hope this is okay, because there isn't an option to buy the one we normally get. And luckily he's fine, but like it is a bit like that, like you have to sort of wing it a little bit.
or you do what I did and take 54 bottles of milk. All that. The little mini ones, I took 54. I brought back about 15 of them, but pretty good. So it was pretty good planning by me, to be honest.
Really good planning. So next podcast is going to be really exciting. We're going to have a speaker. It's going to be one of my friends. We're going to be talking about all things nutrition, exercise. So it'll be, we'll cover a little bit of before you have the baby, but most of it's going to be focused on postnatal exercise and nutrition.
Is she a nutritionist?
Qualified nutritionist and personal trainer. Right. She's specialised in postnatal nutrition and fitness. So
incredible.
For anyone and everyone looking to get back into fitness, it's obviously going to be very general, but it's going to give you, some tips of if you're looking to get back into exercise, how to do it safely. In terms of food, is there stuff that you should focus on eating?
In terms of vitamins and replenishing your body.
Because your body does take, I think, 12 to 18 months to get back to normal. So if you're wanting to, it's just look after your body. Your body's been through a lot, and you want to
take
help
care and nourish
well.
yourself.
Take the time to look after yourself. So we're going to be talking all things nutrition.
Oh, that's so exciting. Well, thanks very much for joining us again and listening to our podcast. If you haven't already, please do subscribe on our YouTube channel. Make sure that you like, follow, save, share with all of your friends. Share it far and wide.
Please do. And if you have anything specific that you want us to cover for the next session, do let us know.
Take care, everyone.
Take care.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.